Hello everybody and welcome back for the final match of this week. Not only of the day, but of the week to conclude all our European and North American matches here. Fate versus CLEANTmix. This is going to be a doozy if I say so, Keith. It's Dust 2, always a bit of a brawly map. Of course, CLEANTmix, the Polish roster, they took a big L to, I think it was Pack last... No, that was Ezekiel Boards. I have to go back. I have to do my research, Keith. We've been watching too many matches. I'm starting to lose track.
There's been a lot. Yeah, there's been quite a few matches. And I'm okay with it. But here we go. CLEANTmix, I believe they played Train Roy, if memory serves. Fate. Now, staying on the CT side after winning Knife, and there we have it. First pick goes to Fate.
Yeah, they lost to the Boards. I got them mixed up wrong. I knew they lost to another Polish team. I just wasn't sure which one it was. And right now it's going to be a little bit of action here happening towards short A as Duplicate along with his team are looking for the frag, but the pincer comes in from top, mid, and bottom, and as well as Crit, a follow-up from Crit Your Face as he extends the advantage here to his team. But Zix is there to bring it back out towards middle.
This is getting weird.
Yeah,
this is getting really weird. Gemini coming back towards mid. Dude, this guy's a tapping machine. That's bomb. He has 3 kills. Koyo has to jump across. Zix has him covered. Fate pick up the pistol thanks to these two players specifically. CLEANTmix, they had it. They had the kills. They had the numbers. They got the site. It's just unfortunate the bomb, very unpredictable. Part of me wishes, Roy, that when you die as bomb carrier, it drops where you die instead of it flying around, you know? Is that too much to ask for?
That would make too much sense, Keith. It really does add like an element of like randomness to it, doesn't it? Just like bomb rolling out of place just seems like a crazy mechanic. But either way, it is Fate in a pretty good position right now, as Clint does not really have much to work with besides the scout and armor here for Crit Your Face, who's seriously staggered his money. But if they're not forcing next round, I don't think it'll be a problem. But far up close and personal with the MP9 gets 2 immediately traded by Crit Your Face. Back and forth we're going here, Keith. Every single round. Now it's Duplicate's time to shine. I don't think we can end this one here. And it is going to be Duplicate finding 2 as well with the MP9. So 4 kills total going to the SMGs, Keith. Not a bad round for Fate. Now Clint is going to have to make the decision of purchasing. Unfortunately, Crit Your Face overly invested in the last round. So they're not going to have his rifle. It will be a scout instead. And even then, they're still working with like an extremely limited amount of utility, right? 2 smokes remaining, a single flash. That's it. It's literally all they have.
Zix, a deep smoke actually blooms beautifully at B to allow him to still look into tunnels. Matthew and the long player are going to be going back and forth with some utility, some control. Everything's just chilling. CLEANTmix is going to be looking to go into a B split. No tunnel pressure at all, Roy. It kind of depends if they get this first kill clean, how this is going to pan out.
All 5 players are here, Keith. They're all in middle. They have no presence anywhere else. They can get flanked. They can go both directions. But now that the B split's initiated, they've transitioned their numbers. Crit Your Face gets a scout opener. I did not expect that to be the gun to find one of the opening kills there, Keith. But it's a 5 versus 3 now. And I think with Fate's positioning, you're more likely, looking for a save than anything. Is that an AK?
Yeah.
Oh, yes,
it is. Ooh, money. That's an upgrade. He'll get on out with this. And keep an eye, because if they save these rifles, Duplicate can drop this and buy the op, which is kind of big for Fate. That's huge, because a lot of times CTs, if they lose this round, they are just destroyed economically. And they'll be a free round of the T's to tie it up. Instead, this next round is going to be highly contested. Will he drop the op? I think he will. I think it's the play, Roy. I really do. Boom. I have the biggest brains.
Yeah. I mean, I think the op on the Dust 2 defense is like the key, right? Maybe even 2 of them, 3 of them, like that. But it's going to be a long A clash here, the 50-50, and it's unfolding so well for Clint here. As Matthew and Blackseer have both found kills. Now, there was an attempt for an equalizer there by Nicky, but he wasn't able to finish off his target. He wounds him fatally almost, but not quite enough yet. Now, Clint's hearing us. They know exactly what's happening. They know that B is completely open now. They just killed the rotator. There's another player here. He's towards CT spawn. And they know that the op was firing shots earlier on the A site. So they know they can just run into B as long as they have been paying attention. Yeah, they know. They know. This just...
Oh,
Kylie
fire.
Jenner is no longer a billionaire. She's been stripped of her billionaire status due to accusations of her falsifying her wealth records.
I read that. I read that this morning, and I although this should be a save from Zix because he's not going to want to falsify his bank statements. He's going to want to try to save this guy next round. Yeah, I was reading that, and I was going, why do you want to try to be more than what you are already? Like, you're already famous, and you're already a millionaire, which is, you're already set for, like, the entirety of your life. Why would you want to then implicate yourself by faking your tax returns, faking your income, and like what, just for status, and then get called out? Like,
because 800
you weren't
million
gonna get away with it.
Is not enough for one person, Keith.
Like,
we gotta go for the billion. And you said enough for a lifetime. It's enough for like 1 million people's lifetimes.
Yeah, but Roy, one yacht's not enough, is it?
Yeah, you gotta have the yacht with the strobe lights at the bottom.
I need a yacht with a yacht in a yacht. I need more boats than one.
It opens up and it shoots another yacht in the back.
That's what I need.
That's amazing. All right, well, let's get back into the relevant news, which is the fact that this game is tied up 2-2. Of course, this is still a... I would say at this level of play, Keith, still a... I think only on LAN does this map really become something that it's not online, which in online CS, this map is very T-sided. It's just difficult to stop the aggression from the T-side. It seems unfavorable if you want to fight long. It seems unfavorable if you want to fight short A. Nothing's favorable on this map, Keith. And even when you win playing Dust 2, you never really won, Keith.
No. You lost because it's a map in your pool. So you lose by default. Zix, one in the peak mid here. Beautiful headshot to create your face. Well timed peek. He grabs the op, and he may make the same mistake. He's gonna go ahead and throw the CT smoke. He's the fake. The real hit's coming towards the A site. Nicky's getting baited for. Molly will come towards CT. How do I pronounce this guy's name?
Gemini?
Gemini. See, that's what I thought, but I didn't want to sound stupid. But I am right. I need to trust myself, Roy. So like Gemini? Doesn't matter. Fate somehow win that round on 2 guns. I mean, the pressure. They peek man. They're like, okay, we don't want to fight Nick Zix with his gun. They go towards short, and result is kind of not a good one.
Yeah, they went from a single AK and an op to 3 AKs, double op, full utility, full kits, and a yacht that has a yacht in it. Yeah, I think they're looking pretty right now. But Matty responds back really early on. Gemini has been eliminated, Keith, your favorite player. And Duplicate does respond back to Coyote though. Now, it feels like Clint really wanted to keep forcing the picks here, forcing the resolution here towards mid. A 1-for-1 trade once again, but Zix is able to get out alive, Keith. And with that, maintains an advantage here for Fate. And Mar will peek from top short here for a kill. And that's going to leave Matty in a bit of a tough spot. But he does manage the kill onto Mar. So he's safe for now, but he does not get out of Zix's crosshairs. And it is Fate with 4 now on the CT side, and the economy for Clint is completely broken, Keith. There will be no follow-up here, and we almost have a secret agent in the server, Keith. I'm not going to say who.
I'll call him out. Nah, I won't. Nah. Well, I mean, we have 2 minutes, so maybe I'll have to talk about it at some point, but hey. Yeah, and the sad thing is, Roy, like this is kind of like the awkward situation where you're like, damn, I really don't want a 007. I really don't. But I gotta save. Do I buy a Deagle though and try to get the one? You know, because like, what if I don't go 007?
Can we get an ADR check on the boy Coyote?
I think he's been getting damage in.
Yeah.
Okay, well, 10.
10 damage per round, not bad.
Not awful. I mean, not 0. So. Yeah, and he's yo, I actually like this Coyote. He's like, yo, I can't 007. P250. He needs something. He's like, I can't do it. I can't. Yeah, like, listen, I need to buy something.
Listen, guys, if I go Glock, I'm going double H in here.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go for the P250.
No, man, we need you to get that smoke next round. No, dude, no, trust. I need this confidence. Like, I need this.
You know what? I will. If my team was in that position, I would happily drop him my Deagle, Keith.
Yep.
Like, listen,
Support
brother,
your boy.
you get this kill, get your confidence back, avoid that 007. As long as you have 0 kills, there's like this unspoken pressure, right? Like, it's almost never discussed. Like, when you have 0 kills, it's like, dude, I'm still 0 kills, and it's like it forces you to play so bloodthirsty and hungry, and you're really trying to force out that kill, but it's just not going well.
Yeah, honestly, you play yourself, and like I do that sometimes on myself, where I'll be playing and I'll be 007, or I'll just have no kills and my team's winning and I'm not necessarily doing anything. But then I'm like, hey, I'm not going to play standard anymore. Why should I hold this angle when I have utility as a CT? I'm going to push. And now I've given up 2 to 3 rounds and I'm really sad. So you don't want to play into your own game. You want to play the team game, because the team game is what wins, unless you're Simple or Saiwu, in which case they can win a game in their own. But we're not there yet, Roy.
All right, let's see what Clint's up to here. It's going to be heavy numbers towards the A side. No one going towards B. No one going towards short A or towards T middle for now. The one thing that you notice with Clint is they only have a single flash key, which if they use that for long A, they won't have the cross flash. If they use that, if they want to go out long A, they risk, of course, getting mowed down, which we know that there's no one home in long, but they're not quite sure of that fact just yet. I think the smoke towards short A will be a telltale sign that there's in fact no one here. Matty's picking up on that. I saw he's itching for that flashbang, but I think someone called like, no, hold that, because we only have one, and we're definitely gonna need that for the cross here, as 2 players are posted. That's Mar and Duplicate. Double rifles holding the long A cross keep. This is gonna be tough. Oh, they use it for the peak, not the cross.
Ooh. The wallbang's bound to come in from Gemini here. It has to happen. Nikki, will he clear his close right? Yup. There he goes. Now they know. CLEANTmix is either in B or coming up long A.
Come on, we got that. Yes!
Oh, can he? Oh, he did it! Woo! You know what? Doesn't even matter they don't plant. That round is a big old W. That P250 worth.
Yes, he did it. Ladies and gentlemen, he did it.
And here we go. AKs, no op on the T side. Fate already with 5 rounds and a bank built up on the CT side of Dust 2. Impressive. So I don't know, even without the SGA, I still feel like this map's just T-sided, just because online you have confidence in fighting angles. You kind of touched upon it earlier. It's hard for Seasons to hold angles online, typically. And, ooh, that's a big kill from Gemini. That's a bomb down. He's not going to pursue, but he certainly could have.
Yeah,
but I appreciate the patience.
That play from Gemini is something that I don't see enough teams doing. Like, if you really think about it, it's probably the strongest play you can make with the op, that it's solo and it's very safe in some capacities. But while I'm talking about that, the round is completely derailed right now for Clint, as Fate has decimated. And it seems like Clint is really struggling to find any sort of footing here. But back to my point, Keith, that play with the op on B is so strong, because if you have a decent spawn, they cannot cross right on you. When you're creeping with the op, you really only have to focus left, and you can just find those angles, find that one duel, and run away. No problems, no worries. And not enough teams make that play, in my opinion.
such a strong op play. And even if you don't get a kill, it's just info. It does run the chance of you getting run over, but at the rate CLEANTmix had been playing it, it seemed like the perfect play from Gemini. Big fan. Into this round, it is just pistols, utility, and into the rifles of fate. And CLEANTmix really don't like the look towards long hay, but at the same time, like, ah, man, we have no lower control, we have no catwalk control. That molly's gonna force us forward. Good flash over the top, actually does catch duplicate. Can Nikki frag out? Another flash is coming over. Will it hit him? Of course it will. To the deagle. He has backup. That is so unlucky. But you know what? Good damage from CLEANTmix. 6 will clean it up, but 3 kills.
Rounds, dude.
They needed to keep at least some money in check from Fate.
Yeah, I want to see Clint do something like that with the guns, though. Like, that was perfectly played with the pistols.
Yeah.
Do that with guns. I would much rather them see just dumb swarming control versus just like losing the 1v1s, v1s across the map. It's just kind of sad to watch, unfortunately. And it's going to be in the long game clash. So they've heard our call. They've heard our call out, but they get mowed down by Mar and Gemini, unfortunately, and FRZ froze. I don't know what his name is actually. Freeze, perhaps. Mr. Freeze. Oh, he was 1 assist away from an agent as well. Text ADR, Keith.
Not a good look, is it? FRZ trying to come up short. Is his name just Freeze, Roy, or FRZ?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Maybe I know Clint the Org is in here, so maybe they could
yeah, some clarification.
Enlighten us. I always like to say people's names correctly. They just gotta tell us how they want it to be said, Keith.
Yup.
We're not psychics.
Interesting that they call a pause on this round, because to me, and I don't know what your thoughts on this, Roy, I would just give everyone permission to deagle armor up and just kind of work picks on this round and have the IGL kind of like poke and prod with some questions throughout the round and be like, so where are you guys baiting utility? How's their long hold looking? What are we doing towards B tunnels? Kind of just treat the round as an info round. Trying to work Deagle's picks, not too concentrated while the IGL kind of asks questions and solves it. But I guess the pause doesn't hurt either. It's not like the pause hurts, but I feel like they could use this round to just discuss and then come into the rifle, because you run the risk of, you know, someone forgetting, oh, damn, I was supposed to throw the smoke. He mentioned that a round ago, you know? It always could be an excuse.
Yeah, that's a fair point. I also think, on the other hand, to play devil's advocate, is that Clint really cannot afford to use this round as an eco, as a pause, because they generally need to actually try to win this one. This will put Fate at 9 on the CT side. Decisions, Keith. Fate, though, they're rocking a pretty solid buy, I have to admit. The op AKs, I feel like they've had that buy for a while now as well.
"17 seconds. And 8 rounds on the CT side already, Roy, in round 11. I think that's pretty good. Not shabby. And quick math, that is 6 in a row. Man. Numbers and I sure do get along well.
Keith, you're here because you're extremely good looking.
It's true. I do have a very defined jawline. My voice is sexy. I have beautiful blue eyes. You are not wrong, Roy.
Okay, I thought that was the guy that was bunny hopping that got that, but it's the other player behind him who got that. It is a 1-for-1 trade, though. There is a kind of a triangle here set up by Fate. The smokes are there to cover it. Coyote and Mati have both found kills. A 4 versus 2. The potential of beginning to come back here, Key. This round conversion would aid immensely, and it would actually possibly allow Clint to finish 8-7 here on this T side. Much better than 9-6 or anything beyond that, which could have been perhaps a double-digit finish here for Fate, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Another 2 versus 4. Have weapons, they have utility, they will attempt this.
Do they molly sight? That's the question. Smoke, kit, molly. I wonder what Fate are waiting for. Maybe for CLEANTmix to start moving, start making some sound. They're gonna go. Be on sight, gonna peek properly, gonna get one, and beautiful 2 headshots back to back. CLEANTmix, they steal around away on Fate's aggression, perhaps. I don't know if that was, we're just gonna shut down the Seco real quick, or that was more of a misread of the money. I'm unsure, really.
I almost feel like the money situation is pretty clear, though, no? Like, it wasn't really that, it shouldn't really be that confusing.
Yeah.
I just think that they got a little bit too confident for their own well-being. And right now, it's a lot of utility being dumped towards long 8. And Fate is trying to hold on to short, but it's only Mar here for now until his teammate Gemini has arrived. Flashbang high. The flashbangs are effective, but Coyote is not blind. Gemini misses his shot as well. And suddenly, this round is looking like a disaster for Fate. Oh my god, what is going on here, Keith?
This round is kind of crazy. I don't know exactly what I can add to this to make it seem clear. But Fate just get rolled towards the A site. Fate are going to attempt at least getting short control, but being uncontested, not a chance for a kill. They are just going to fade away. They're going to slip back into the B site cavern. A couple players are loaded. Some are not. It will be another buy from Fate going to round 13, but CLEANTmix, man, it all starts with that one mistake by Fate, and CLEANTmix have just kept it rolling since then. If they can recover this half, it's still definitely recoverable.
For sure, yeah, no doubt. The money's starting to run kind of thin here for Fate as well. Like, they're going to have this buy right here. Possibly one more if they can save some more guns, but, I mean, it's definitely going to be a pretty heavy investment here coming out. There it goes. They will have one more buy key, for sure. Our money's running extremely thin now, and Clint is starting to get a bit of their own bank here. Now this time it's a bit of a different approach for Clint. They're sending heavy numbers towards the B tunnels. Typically this suggests that B splits are possible. They might give some space here for Matty to find a pick with the op, whether that happens towards upper or towards mid. It's a little bit unknown right now. Spraying through smokes, Heath, it's a dangerous game.
It's a risky game. Never really know if you're going to come out clean. Matthew towards the B site, gets that kill. Yeah, in the meantime, towards the mid. Trying his best, but that fight is just so hard with an M4. Immediately traded.
I also think he's not, Matthew's not going to expect this player above him, by the way. Nikki, there's no way
not
he
a chance. Nikki should be primed here. Gemini is going to cut one of the 2 B players that are trying to split, and he's going to give Hunt. Matthew has to back up right when Nikki drops. The timing couldn't be better, but who's going to be more ready? The bomb gets picked up, and he's going to come back to the B site. Nikki's given up his prime position, and just like that, Matthew has to go grab the bomb. 35 seconds. His odds are not great. Because coming out of lower tunnels in towards mid to grab a bomb. Maybe he'll drop the op, grab an AK in the smoke. Oh, this is so awkward.
Yeah, that landed a little bit closer than he intended, and Gemini will be the one to close the deal, but sloppy, brawly rounds across the board here. I'm not a big fan of smoke fights, Keith, especially when you're the person that's in the smaller choke point. I feel like if you're spamming towards into B, it's like, what are the chances you're actually going to hit somebody, right? Unless you already have it pre-lined up through the smoke or something, but the chances of you getting shot back are so much higher. And sometimes when you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, Keith. But Crit your face. It's going to brawl out towards long. A good spray to coming in from Coyote as well, bringing Nikki down to 3 HP through that smoke in the middle. That one is not as bad. It's a bit of a spam. Now we find ourselves in a pretty winnable scenario here. I mean, 9-6 on this T side is still pretty good for Clint. It's doable. It's definitely manageable. They get past Gemini, though. He's only good for one. Matthew follows up for the second one. And now they have access to the A bomb site. The bomb can be planted.
Ooh. Kaya backs up, finds Zix, and now it is just Ya. Can he find a way back in, Roy? He mollies onto the site. Coyote goes up, and Coyote maintains the AK spray. CLEANTmix. They do keep on rolling. They stumble in their attempt to string 4 together, but immediately answer back. Put Fate's money all on the line. They'll buy up what they can. Couple will be lacking utility. Only 1 kit. And CLEANTmix look to close it. 9-6 perfect considering how it started. Crit your face, though. Ooh, eats a nade. The molly spreads. And through the smoke, Nikki finds FRZ. No, not like this, CLEANTmix. It was going so well, Roy.
There's... Coyote. What was that? Now, the problem is that Zix heard them fall off long. They thunderfooted out of this one. I think he's going to spam them down, but in the meantime, Gemini will find the kill here. Juliet responding back as well with the FAMAS, a double kill for him. And the half ends in a 10-5.
Not a bad half. I mean, I feel like Fate clearly won the half. But you got to give credit where credit's due for CLEANTmix. Really grinding back, playing very grindy CS. And the few explosive rounds they had towards short and mid really did claim them a majority of the rounds. But Fate coming to the favored side, some will say, with 10 rounds. Ooh, that is scary. Makes CLEANTmix have to play just that much cleaner.
I have kits though for Clint's. This spells aggression, Keith. Right now it seems like Fate is shaping up for the bit aggression, but they're not really willing to commit to the mid to B just yet, considering the bomb is still towards the top mid, top teammate at least. Very unclear right now to Clint where they're ending, but this is in fact going to be a short hit, or long A split I should say. 2 towards long. Duplicate finds 1. Crit your face is re-aggressed, but he does not spot Nikki. Okay, 1 versus 3. Yeah, this is a
so
toughie.
Hard. Now he does have the bomb, but no armor and a smoke. It's like, where does he go? He has no idea all 3 players are chasing him towards long, and if he smokes mid to B, he could beat them all. But I think he's gonna play the coming up short game. Yeah, up cat. And now he only has to deal with 1 player. But it is Black Terror all the way back here at car.
Ooh, a shot.
Clean.
Cleans. Oh, you don't like that one? Okay. Well,
oh,
I have good news.
Okay. Yes, I like good news.
FRZ, he's got a first kill on the board, Keith.
Okay.
The big goose egg is gone. The goose egg weighs a lot, Keith. It can break any man's soul. Oh, there's another goose egg.
Man, 1 HP. Fake it a try, bring up short.
Oh,
I can see him getting a plant out of this. Oh no. Coyote's here, no plant. Never mind, I don't see anything. I don't see
MP9s too. All the MP9s got the kills besides the HE grenade, Keith. That's a great start for Clint here. Their economy's looking pretty strong, and the buy is going to come out here for Fate though. The AK-47s versus the MP9s. I really want to know what Clint's up to in this round though, because playing standard, not going to be an option. Contesting long A against rifles, probably not an option unless you have a really good utility usage to get you up close with the MP9s. And if they run up short A right here, yeah, it's gonna be problems for Clint, Keith, because the MP9s, they cannot fight from long. It's gonna be difficult. Wait, did Nikki? He thought he dropped into CT.
The dude was so lost. He's like, wait, what? Oh, I'm not. Okay. Oh, Coyote. Okay, that's the definition of free. Nicky thought he was in CT and all of a sudden just gets to long and dies. The hit is going to be coming towards B in a moment. Give time for duplicate to group. Z, top of car. Coyote going to be rotating mid. Duplicate does catch one rotator. Beautifully traded. Gemini, no armor op.
Ooh, what?
That shot must have been clean. I didn't get to see that, but that must have been disgusting.
Yeah, he could not see him at all. He had no vision on him.
Oh, I just saw
He's
the
getting
replay.
spammed.
Wow, that was gross. Okay.
And I think with the amount of time that he has left and the fact that he doesn't have armor, his only real chance is if he actually crosses long A and gets the bomb planted and somehow repositions.
This plant is huge, though. It secures a buy next round. They're getting $2,900 now. If he plants, they buy next. That's huge. That's honestly, that's a dub.
I'm really surprised that no one's even keeping eyes on the cross at all. They could have just had the player stay B and the other player just play outside of B, just holding the cross from outside of B.
Oh, don't give him the one-on-one. Oh, no, there's a chance. He gets the one, Roy. Gemini repositioning. FRZ is walking through CT. What's the timing like? Is his barrel showing? It is. Gets spotted by FRZ. Has to peek in. That's unfortunate. It really had nowhere else to go, but a plant and kill 4 players? Man, come on.
Shout out to my boy Seaside, who now has changed his name to Fortune Cookie.
Of course it's spammer. What other old man would make a joke like that? I love spammer though. Keep it clean, spammer. Keep it going. If anyone don't know spammer, under 21, IGL of the squad, an up and coming team in NA. I like what you got. It's kind of a throwback to when I was on the team when you guys were good. Now you're just a. But yeah, shout out to them.
You know what? If you ever release Fortune Cookie brands called LaFortune, I would buy that, Keith.
LaFortune cookie or something, and it just every Fortune is just like I just cop out, and every Fortune just says make your own, like every piece of paper.
Like that's deep. Now, what is deep also, Keith, is Fate's decision making here, because they have to make a pretty intense decision. I think Ziggs has already kind of forced their hands, though. He went for the P250. He went for the light armor. And Clint, on the other hand, they went for the double op, which is pretty interesting. So they went from 4 MP9s and a FAMAS to, okay, yeah, they lost all their players, but at least they upgraded into an op at the last second. Now they have the double ops, which is pretty expensive. And typically not the best of weapons against the full eco or the half buy even. But yeah, I don't expect Fate to be buying up here. I think they're just gonna forfeit this one, or at least go for the halfie.
Thought they'd have enough cash, but my math's not as strong. My strong suit, Roy. Honestly, I don't even know what my strong suit is. If I had to guess,
2020 fashion model.
No, more like my 7 or 8 iron knockdown, 150, 120 yards out. That's pretty much. But yeah, I'll take yours.
Keith, you're like the Chris Farley of CS.
Thank you. Is that a compliment?
Sure.
Oh, okay. Yeah, thank you.
He was really funny, so take it as you will.
Like a dry comic, like kind of funny, but you're more laughing at him. I get it.
Yeah, something like that.
That's fine. That's okay. It only hurts until I stop laughing. Flash over from Ya. They're gonna take mid. Fate. trying to get into the B site. FRZ,
Nice.
beautiful flash, shutting this down. The offline kills. Nikki with a P250 only gets the 1. CLEANTmix don't mind.
Freeze
They
has
won
come to
round
life,
now.
Keith. He
Yeah,
went from
CT side
0
seemed
kills
to
at
be the
half.
go.
0.
Yeah.
Big old goose egg into 4 kills now. So he's heating up. That's a good sign for Clint because they're gonna need all the firepower they can get here on the CT side. But the fun of the games are over, Keith. Now is the real test of Clint's approach here on defense because they have not been tested the way they're going to be tested in this round. The full AKs, the AWP here available for Gemini. And the double AWP setup is online for Clint though. And this is good. This should be theoretically a solution to their problems. A duplicate top of the car catches crit your face completely off guard, and that was a solo defender towards Lonky. They've lost all the control now. 6, not even good for 1 kill in the B-tons at the off angle. That's gonna hurt. They tie it up. They regain some information. They regain some ground towards the upper B tunnel. Now they can focus on short A.
Can they get up here in a reasonable amount of time? Gemini mollies the CT rotate, gets the flash over. And Creator Face is in the open at long. That's a fight that's just so awkward. I guess he's just trying to commit and show that this is A. No, don't look anywhere else. Don't you dare look back to B. And bought them the time. Gemini, oh, that should have been guaranteed, but he's not stopping. He's moving, he's grooving. Maddie's going to be posted on the window as Ya's going to be playing towards Car, AK in hand. Gemini wanting to grip it and rip it. Instead gets dropped. All on Ya. These players are so low. Time is ticking down. 1 flash from Ya. Peeks up. Flash hits. Boop, and free. Fate get 11. The round wasn't free. It was close. It was hard fought. As CLEANTmix, though, their money is... They're going to buy. They're going to buy. Don't you worry. It'll be a buy, but this round is going to determine, can CLEANTmix, tie this half up, or is Fate going to get a couple freebies? Because both teams are scraping the barrel.
Yeah, Mel, can we get a quick check through all the profile pictures of the Fate side from this, where they all look jacked? I don't know if it's the lighting, Keith, but... Ooh, okay. Matches Matthew on the cross, splitting the defense not quite in half. 3 on one side, 1 towards B. These are wild fights that are being taken right now. It almost feels unnecessary to some degree, but Clint has abandoned the B site. Typically one of the hardest sites to retake in the game, and FRZ has been eliminated by Gemini, who still posted middle. And with that kill, I think the round's fate has been solidified, no pun intended. And Fate will advance to 12 rounds here on the board, Keith. The economy for Clint is tough.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Fate seemingly finding themselves here on round 21 and 20. Their loss bonus is still there, but they're building their money as they hope to keep 4 alive. Black Tier, Coyote, gonna want to save. And CLEANTmix, their money's gonna be gone, Roy. They only get 1,900 for this round. They'll get 2,400 next. And the question is, force round these forwards? I don't think you can, especially if you're trying to run the comeback. I think you invest nothing around this. Your buy next round will be manageable. But I think the rifles obviously have to pair up and try to make something happen here.
Yeah, if I had to say anything that's important here, would be that no matter what the outcome of this round is, Black and Coyote, they need to save their guns. Like, no matter what happens. Because if they hold on to their guns now, and they hold on to their 2 guns if they lose the next gun round, they won't be ecoed, and they'll at least be able to reset 2 rounds in a row. But as I say that, has already been eliminated, and so is Black Tier.
Yeah, Creator Face at least gets 1 duplicate. Maybe in some trouble here. Yeah. Creator Face, last man standing, grabs the AK. And I think it's worth losing another rifle to find him, and he just ends up coming right into Zix anyway. 13 for Fate. CLEANTmix, it's going to be a buy. The rifles don't make it out, of course. Op for Gemini. Op Liss on the side of CLEANTmix. Going to be taking a guess. I suppose Creator Face could rocket, and ooh. He'll do it.
Now, Create Your Face is going with a glass cannon, Keith. Black Tears here holding, supporting towards lower B tunnels from top of the short A. Such a slow round here for Fate, because I think they're aware of the situation here for Clint. They know that they are on limited weaponry. They know that they're on limited utility as well. If there is an op, it's definitely glass cannon. And right now, they're just trying to avoid... There it is. Now they know where it is. That's a beautiful, beautiful flash coming out from Fate. They're very much aware of the situation, Keith. They're doing their due diligence. They're clearing the angles. They're pushing back the opera. They're denying control towards short, denying an early pick potential here as well. And in the meantime, now that they've recognized that there's presence towards short, they've taken long A for free. They're going to do the double smokes here for the cross. Flash will go high. That will deny Create Your Face an opportunity to find a kill here as well. He will get temporarily pushed. And now the smoke, the wall smoke is there. They have no more vision here on the site at all, Keith. Create Your Face. He has to go massive if they want any chance in this round.
Yeah, the flashes miss. He gets 1-2 from Create Your Face before he finally gets traded out. Is it enough? A 4v2, just flashes inside of CLEANTmix. They have kits. The bomb can get planted. Another molly and flash in Gemini's hands. Yaw's gonna plant for the plat for long. I wish Gemini would have used his utility before he got to this position. And his molly actually forces Maddie out, so what do I know? Leaving Yaw alone on site. Does this give room for CLEANTmix to get here? One headshot from Yaw. Can he double down towards Cat? He knows there's a CT player. Koyo has already closed the distance, and it's all in Gemini. No smoke for the bomb. He can just tuck himself away and pit. Even though it's planted for flat, not pit.
Nice double swing.
That was beautifully done by CLEANTmix, yeah.
That was almost scary, though. They had no way to get FRZ up on the top of the site. It's Mar, by the way, not Yaw.
What's that?
Mar?
Oh, it's Mar, not Yaw?
Yeah, but wow, what a round. Huge opener by Create Your Face, by the way, though. The double kill on site, massive there. If he had gone 1 for 1, it would have been an entirely different round, I think. But we're back on a buy here for Clint. They're stabilizing once again. A double op setup. It wasn't as successful last time, but to be fair, Create Your Face did get kind of... I don't know how to say it, but he got unfortunate. He was unlucky.
One way to put it. Maddie, back to the butt end of the B site. Interesting smokes from Fate. I don't know if that one on the corner is meant to be there. I think it's to stop anyone from window from swinging and finding Zix. Kind of gives him a little bit of a deeper angle to peek into, hoping to deter the window poke. But Maddie's still going to be posted on this.
Wait.
This is odd.
Oh,
Wait,
he made a step. Dude, if he kept walking, they would have never known he's here.
How does he do that, though? How does he get 2 out of the situation? He should have died. Koyo drops out of catwalk to fight him. The CT player doesn't help, and he gets away with murder. Absolute murder. That was robbery, Roy. He shouldn't have done that.
Wow, that's incredible. Matty froze freeze. They're trying to bring it back into balance, but only good for 1 and done, and it's not going to be nearly enough here as he's looking to save the op, but the op he will not save as well with Fate quickly on pursuit. Now it's 14-10. The problem here for Clint is money. They got none of it, Keith. None at all. And if they save here, they're going to forfeit the match point to Fate. They're going to forfeit the 15th.
Yeah, they are too. They're gonna give up 15. They can't give chase. But again, 5 rounds in a row on the CT side is very doable. But you have to play with conviction. You can't give up that first pick and then have to play the rotate game on Dust 2. It's not gonna work. You gotta take a piece of map control, short, long, whatever you want. B-tons push, whatever you do it with confidence, conviction, and determination. Because you cannot afford to play the rotate game with Fate. So far, they've been losing it. So we'll see what CLEANTmix decide to do when the rifles come out. But I imagine it's going to be some sort of confident, aggressive play. Something they do with numbers. And the pistols, getting a couple confidence frags in. Duplicate just tapping them down in the back from long. 15 secured though, Roy. Not a problem, not a problem.
Yeah, it's looking like it. Oh, they got an AK out of it, though. That's going to help. If they can hold on to it. Don't throw the AK away. You need that for the next round. And they're going to give it up. Keith Coyote only at 3,900, which means that if he goes for the M4, he's not going to have any utility to back it up. And Cut Your Face, fortunately for him, he has money for an op at the very least. With armor. A bit of an upgrade from his previous endeavors. But yeah, there are problems available here for Claim Keith. Specifically the fact that there's no kit in play. Specifically to the fact that, well, they're not entirely sure how to deal with Fate's pacing right now, it feels like.
Well, gonna try to take cat control. Maddie just takes a one-on-one towards lower by himself in mid, right? That's the whole mid to B defense. This puts FRZ on an island, alone, isolated, calling for Wilson. Asked an imaginary friend to help, but no, he's gone. That is that. B site taken by storm. No nades, no kits for the retake for CLEANTmix. This is worst case saloon.
Bomb has been planted.
And that's not somewhere I'd go get my haircut, Keith, let me tell you. 6 above Coyote, but Coyote finds the fight and he finds the kill. There's a second one coming up here against Gemini. That would be very important. Tracer basically looking for a kill with the op. And for now, it's looking like a standstill, but I really do not see this. Yeah, I was going to say, I really do not see this unfolding favorably whatsoever for Clint, considering the positioning there for Fate. And Fate has done its. The advancement to the 1-1. CLEANTmix move on to the 0-2 pool alongside Singularity, who took an L earlier today. And what a series this has been, Keith. And what a day of Counter-Strike this has been. If you've been with us for the entire ride, and if you enjoyed the content, if you enjoyed the Counter-Strike, please do follow our socials, ! Socials in the chat for all of those. We're on pretty much every single social media out there to provide you content, to provide you with some CS action, and see some Counter-Strike content. And of course, follow this beautiful man, the Chris Farley of Counter-Strike. His ad's down here below, and mine is here as well. And of course, our producer, Observer, Melanie. And shout out to our sponsor, VBet. That concludes the week for us here, Keith, for week number 2 of season 4. We will have the standings for you guys posted on social media, so make sure to follow us on there. But we'll see you next week for some more Counter-Strike. Until then, enjoy your weekend, everyone. Take it easy and goodbye.